Hi, I'm Daniel with Plumpy Thimble. Now, you'd be pretty hard-pressed to find someone that says the one thing missing from dexterity games is stress. But when you think about it, Americans really don't have a lot to stress out about. I mean, there's very few things that get under our skin or that we worry about or that we're concerned about. And so I think stress is A-okay with me. And I think Korea Board Games really thought that that was the case when they came up with the game Pile Up Rush, which is a head-to-head dexterity dueling game we're going to take a look at today. In Pile Up Rush, we get an unsanctimonious union between the likes of Tournament of Towers and Speed Chess. Two players or teams face off against each other, both taking matching sets of blocks in their own color. The first player flips the sand timer, then places 3 blocks on the platform. They then wait until the sand goes below the marked line on the timer. Once both of those things have happened, they may flip the timer to indicate their turn is over. The next player may then place at least 1 block onto the platform, but may place as many as they like, as long as they flip the sand timer before it runs out. After the very first turn, players can ignore the line on the sand timer. Once the timer's flipped, the starting player responds in the same way. This continues until either one player causes any piece to fall off the platform, the sand timer runs out, or a player successfully places all of their pieces onto the platform. The losing player is penalized by having one of their pieces removed for the next round. Play continues until one player earns 4 points. You'd be correct if you listened to that description of Pile Up Rush and thought, that sounds like a very light, quick game. The thing is though, stacking games are known for being quick games. This just happens to compress everything by not using an excessive amount of pieces and tightening up gameplay with that timer. It's certainly not the most grand stacking game out there, and that's going to get irksome solely due to the expectations now surrounding this genre thanks to games like Junkard. There really isn't a whole lot of variance in the game either. What I've explained above is the gist of it, meaning there are no cards, no extra rules or ways to play. This always allows for the chance of the game becoming stale. The pieces are light and slick, adding to the stress of the timer. The fact is the pieces can be pretty hard to balance. But not too hard, however. While there is a lack of abundance in the shapes being stacked, you still have plenty of options when it comes to outwitting your opponent. This certainly isn't a Zen-like stacking game of focus. The faster you throw something onto the pile, the sooner you get to flip the timer. The sooner you flip the timer, the less time your opponent has to respond. It's a mixture of frantic stacking with difficult poising that allows the game to succeed and stand out. This is an exciting game, even if you do the team play, which works surprisingly better than I had expected. It's a small game that easily gathers a big crowd of observers in the right setting. That's a weird thing to consider, except for the fact that what it means is the interest level is high. Assuming people give this game a chance, it can be just as fun with 2 people as it can with 10, even when not everyone is directly involved with the gameplay. It's fast as well, so it's one of those games that can easily lead to the whole let's play again mentality, which is the mark of a solid game. Maybe not from thoughtful mechanics, but definitely from a straight fun factor view. And that's just it. I was definitely surprised at the amount of fun that I had with Pile Up Rush.